Right, so Daniel, we've come to do some indoor karting. I brought my full race kit with me, but you had to go one up and bring your own karts.
That I did. Here we go.
That was quite a lot of fun in the karts just now. Just a couple of moments where I tested the strength of the barriers.
Yeah, you tested the strength of the kart as well.
I did.
No, it was good. That was good fun. You've got one thing you don't like is commitment.
That's a good thing.
Carrying some very good corner speed.
Maybe a little too
Going
much.
in pretty hot,
Yeah.
But you weren't afraid.
Why karts? Why have you put your name to karts?
It's where it all started. I think all us drivers owe a lot to karting. It taught me, the real racecraft. It's where I got the love for racing, the real passion to try and now give kids a bit of an opportunity, or to give them a path and to show them that, look, that's where I started, you can do it as well.
Well, talking of social media, you're on it a lot more now.
One thing you should all take from this is love your mum every day, give her one big kiss.
That rap,
Yep.
Lady Killers.
Oh, I went through the first few years of Formula One where, we travelled the whole world, and I got to the end of, I think, the first 2 seasons, and I look back and I was like, I haven't seen that much. Like, I don't have really any real experiences from the year. So I made a point, I think it was in 2013, to start soaking a bit more of it in, and I was like loving it. And I was still racing well. Like, I was probably loving the race weekends even more because I was experiencing a lot more. So it's fun. It's fun. Enjoying the ride, definitely.
You've said that you think you're on a par with Ferrari at the moment. You're beating Ferrari. Are you on a par, or do you think you've actually just slightly moved ahead?
Monza's going to be a challenge. I mean, when I say a challenge, I think we'll still do quite well, but Spa, I was confident we could have a proper chance at a podium before the race weekend. Coming into Monza, I wouldn't say I'm expecting a podium. I think Ferrari will still have their strengths, but we're pretty close with them now. Even top speed, I think they've still got a little bit on us, but it's not much. So if I'm to grab the last 8 tracks, then I would say I believe we can be better than them on more than half of those. So yeah, I am more confident, but I'm not going to expect that we're going to beat them all the time. I'll expect a fight, and if we come out on top of that fight, then that's really good.
Quick word on Spa then, and on what happened with your teammate Max. Obviously a lot of pressure on him on the day, qualifying on the front row, and then the expectations of the home crowd.
Turn 1, I would honestly call it a racing incident. Seb did turn in, but only if you drive an F1 car, you know that there are blind spots. He knew Kimi was there. I don't think he would have seen Max on the inside of Kimi, so I wouldn't say it was Seb's fault, but then it was just one of those things. 3 don't always go into 1, so people could say, well, Max was optimistic, but at the same time, it was a racing incident, that one. And then the rest, it was tight. It was tight. But I'll let them sort of have their opinions.
He's confident though, isn't he? I mean, we hear that in driver meetings sometimes he can get spoken about, but he holds his own. I
think because he's grown up with the sport, obviously watching his dad and just being around Formula One a bit, he's not intimidated by the lifestyle and everything that goes with Formula One. So it seems like he fits into it quite naturally. He'll figure it out. I mean, the thing he's obviously got going for him is that he is standing on his 2 feet, and he's willing to put it all on the line. And just how he chooses to balance that now in the future, then that's up to him. And people will say he's doing it the right way, the wrong way, but at least he's a racer.
The old days, I guess, you had Senna having a word with Schumacher after their incident at Manicourt and bringing him down a peg or 2, but I guess that doesn't happen these days.
Sometimes it's easier just to move on and just say that's racing. What happens on tracks will stay on track, but sure, there could be fireworks in the future with anyone, but yeah. What do the fans want to see? I don't know.
Brilliant, Daniel. Thank you very much. All the best in Monza this weekend.
No worries. And compliments on your driving. You're all right. You're all right.
Thanks.